Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing good. I want to talk about something that I've been following for the last little while. I love animals and I love birds and I don't know. So I'm not sure when it started, but like a few months ago or a couple of months ago or even more, I'm not sure, but our city, Montreal, was known at one point to be the home of a very nice turkey named Butters. And Butters appeared out of nowhere. No one seemed to really know where he came from. And he came at a time which I think people kind of needed, like they needed a mascot of positivity. And what's more positive than a little bird that just walks around and then anytime you see it, you feel a little happy or like a little surprise, and that's what Butters was. He was this little turkey, and anytime anyone saw him, they were like, holy shit, there's Butters. People weren't sure where Butters even came from, People were saying that he could have been a wild turkey. It doesn't really matter where he came from, The thing is, like, anytime you'd see him, like whether or not like crossing the road or like running on a sidewalk or like sleeping on someone's like balcony or like hanging out on someone's lawn, it was always like shrouded in some mystery. Like, why is this bird even in Montreal, It was located in this nice neighborhood called NDG, which is like perfect for like something weird like that happening, because it's like NDG is known for being kind of like quirky, low-key, kind of like family friendly, but also like a lot of like young like weirdos. A turkey, which is like, it's a funny creature when you look at it. It's a bird, and like some birds have like nice feathers, like really interesting, intricate. Turkeys are like objectively like kind of weird, disgusting looking. There's something really fun about Butters. You'd see like Butters walking around and you'd be like, that's like a beautiful animal. It didn't give a shit about really anything. It just walked around, didn't even seem scared of anything. Like Butters would be in the middle of the road and people would be like honking their horns, the police would be showing up, trying to protect Butters, and I thought that was like hilarious. And then Butters would be like, what the fuck is this commotion? I'm just walking around, I'm trying to get some like seeds or like eat some like acorns or whatever. It was awesome. Like, it just felt like Butters just became part of like the ecosystem of NDG. Like, nobody fucked with Butters. Like, they would see him walk by as if like a squirrel would walk by or like a pigeon walk by. Like, no one would be like, we gotta get this turkey and we gotta get it out of here. Like, no. And I feel like I have like this mental like association with Butters. I don't know. I think it's because like I just love birds. I just think birds are so freaking cool and like sweet. And like, I've had birds my whole life, and they're like clowns. They're like, you could see their personality like walking around anytime. It's not like a dumb creature. They say bird brain, but bird brain is big brain. Okay, that's stupid. And being free like that, Butters just seemed to thrive, After a while, like Butters hanging around, like it seemed, not that he overstayed his welcome, but it seemed kind of strange why there was a turkey running around like a very like kind of like urban neighborhood, It's not like there's like a lot of like forest around, or places where you can like hide. He was like just basically on streets and like parks and stuff, like kind of like figuring out whatever he can do in order to survive. By the way, if you're enjoying this video and think it's like interesting, please consider subscribing to the channel. I have way more videos on here and way more to come, and I hope you enjoyed them, and okay. It was just sad that like nobody was able to like kind of go out and like help the turkey, help Butters. But like on one hand, it was just kind of cool. People just let Butters do whatever he wanted or she wanted, But like, I feel like somebody should have stepped in and like, I don't know, like some sort of like animal society like came and took Butters and put him in like in a butter friendly environment, maybe with other turkeys. Like, this is his favorite toy. I got the mouse. There we go. You see, birds are just like nice little animals. They like having fun. He dances. Maybe I'm being like biased, or maybe I'm just a weird bird fucking guy, but I just feel that, the way things turned out was like kind of, I don't know, it was just so unfortunate and really sad. Because we know how the story ended, we all know how the tale of Butters ended. Butters was struck by a car. It was an accident, total accident, which is, it's fine. It's no one's fault. The turkey was running across a busy road, and he got hit by a car. It was kind of nice how like everybody was like really respectful. Like even like the police, they weren't like, oh God, holy shit, there goes the fucking turkey. They treat Butters like she was like a citizen of the neighborhood, you know, like a mascot, like and Butters like pretty much like captured the hearts and minds and souls and asses of like the whole neighborhood. They just made like the situation of being under like a curfew and like being stuck like at home all the time and being just like, you know, you're basically grounded, and it just made like the whole situation kind of like goofy and silly, you know, because while we're all stuck in our homes, there's like a turkey running around the neighborhood, you know. It just, for some reason, I just thought that was funny, and that was the end of Butters, you know. But like, we're all gonna remember Butters as like a little point in time when there was a turkey running around NDG. That's like the coolest, like silliest thing. And I never got to actually see Butters in person, and it was sad. Like, I used to live in NDG for a couple of years, and it was a great neighborhood. I loved it, and I moved over to the Plateau area, and I was planning on going over to NDG over the weekend to run around the neighborhood and try to find Butters. By the time I was gonna go out there, the news hit, and I never got a chance to see him, you know. And so the thing is, like, what made the whole situation sad was that, like, he was just walking around. He was just like walking around, not knowing. He didn't even know he was a turkey. He was just like such a little goofball. He was just walking around, eating whatever he could and living life, like, not even like in fear. Like, he was just like, well, this is my reality, and I'm just gonna live it like how a fucking turkey would, you know. Look, I'm not claiming to be some like Butters expert or some turkey expert, you know. I'm just like a lover of birds that wants to pay homage to a little animal that ran around a neighborhood that made everybody happy, that had its life end suddenly and tragically. And I just want to say goodbye, and I never had the chance to meet you, Butters. You're a good turkey. You're a great turkey. Well, if you enjoyed this video and thought it was fun or interesting or whatever, please consider subscribing. I have a lot more videos on here to offer, you know, and post my videos to Reddit, you know. I got a lot more, you know, good times over here. And then follow me on Instagram and Twitch and all that, and have a very good night. Goodbye.